How you guys doing? Welcome to Indoor Hydroponics. I'm John, your indoor hydroponic test dummy. Welcome to the backyard. Been posting very few videos this summer, so I just want to kind of get caught up a little bit. We're mid-August 2016. Been kind of an odd year for gardening. Hot, cold, lots of rain, no rain. It's been not very consistent. Therefore, our production hasn't been very consistent, though we have been harvesting for about 3 weeks now. What I have here is kind of a big tomato that's ready to get pulled. That is probably going to be my biggest of the year, although I got a couple behind it that may be big, but so I always like to weigh my biggest tomato of the year, and that's probably going to be this one, which is a Burpee beefsteak. Got it growing up a tripod right here. Okay, so we'll twist that little baby off and weigh her up. Okay, so pretty little tomato here, nice little beefsteak. Been digging these. Okay, so these have been fun little tomatoes to grow. So I'm expecting over a pound out of that one, but not gonna get any 2-pounders this year. So alas, another year goes by without a 2-pound tomato. But nonetheless, I've got some cucumbers, some slicers ready. And we also have some pickling cucumbers that I let go way too long. Got a big rain and they exploded. So what you will see is probably the upper end of what a Boston pickling type cucumber can look like. So wait till you take a look at this thing. Got a few of them in there that are way oversized, so I'll just end up eating them like normal cucumbers. Alright guys, so basically what you see here is an 8x4 bed with some 56-inch tomato cages that I let some yellow beans up front here grow up. Those have been picked clean as of today. But behind that, there's probably 6 vines per tomato cage, 2 tomato cages, so about 12 plants probably altogether that are just kind of growing up and cascading over, and those are my picklers. Okay, and there's nothing in terms of production for pickling cucumbers like Boston pickling cucumbers. Okay, so if you've never grown those, the production is outstanding. It's absolutely unbelievable, and they will grow out to be slicers if you let them. Take a look at this monster. Now that, my friends, is a pickle. Alright, I mean, this thing is probably the upper end of this. When they start to yellow like this, guys, you've let them go a little too long. They're probably going to be a little bit seedy. And like I say, man, we got like 2 inches of rain the other day, and these things just absolutely exploded. So lots of big cucumber type of things going on in there. So might want to kind of thin those out so we can make room for new, smaller pickling type cucumbers, which we should be getting quite a few of them over the next few weeks. Alright, let's see here. Man, I'm gonna have a lot of eating to do here. This one almost looks like a lemon cucumber, doesn't it? It's starting to turn yellow, but that has to do with the sun hitting it directly. Another one. I mean, we've got a ton of them in here. I probably got 20 or 30 pickles that just look like this, and this is second harvest, guys. So, like I said, the production is absolutely, positively amazing. Oh, there's one right there. Look at that. Boom. So, anyways, guys, if you want to try a good pickle, I'm sure you already have before if you have gardened, because it is a garden variety type of seed here in North America, Boston picklers. You will not go wrong in terms of production, flavor, and quality. This one has some potential here. I'm going to have to keep an eye on that one. That one might be a pound and a half. And then, of course, we have my Asian dragons, which are the slicing cucumbers, okay? And these are growing up what used to be my Gorilla tomato trench, but got a lot of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and a lot of them developing, so 8. A lot of them developing on the plant, so I guess I'm going to have to make a harvest on this as well to make room for new growth. Alright guys, so here is our little harvest for today, and I left a lot out there still, so got a lot of cucumbers to eat up, and I got a couple of tomatoes to weigh. I ended up picking that one. This one actually might be bigger than this one, so let's find out. 1.39 pounds. Well, I'll be doggone, that one is bigger. It even weighs a little bigger. Okay, so that's 1.44 pounds. Okay, so that's probably going to be my biggest tomato of the year. A little disappointed with that because I'm still in search of the 2-pound tomato, and I think that's the variety. I just might have to change a few things up. We'll see. But nonetheless, our tomato season is far from over because we're looking at a fall harvest. And why are we looking at a fall harvest? Because essentially, guys, we're looking at a fall harvest because about 1 month ago, I kind of showed you what I was going to do in terms of transplanting suckers. And all of these are suckers from our beefsteak burpee tomato, okay? And they are doing very, very well. In fact, I need to sucker the suckers and start getting these in ground probably and planted up. They're starting to flower. They're going to end up putting on some fruit here soon, okay? They look a little spindly, but I've been keeping them in partial shade until they're good and rooted in, and that is now, okay? Now, to get to this point, these things for the first week looked absolutely atrocious after I cut it off the mother plant. Cut them off the mother plant, they wilted down, I kept them good and wet, and now it's time to really get these things in ground. I'll probably put them in the other 8x4, let them grow out until fall, and see if we can't get some further tomato production over the next month or so, month, 2 months type of thing. But you can see here we've got some good flowers going. I'm going to trim this up really nice and pop these in the ground because I think they're probably already getting root bound as is in these 5-gallon containers. But a really good method, lots of nutrient, lots of nutrition, and these things are just blowing up in terms of transplanting suckers. So I'll put a link to the bottom of that video of what I did to get these to this point, but they've doubled and tripled in size. They're putting on suckers. I could probably just cage them, I guess, and let them go freestyle. And maybe I will, because I don't normally do that. Nonetheless, see if we can't get some tomatoes in, this fall. So come on back and let's check out the progress of these 3 sucker plants that we've been taking care of, if you will. Okay guys, so I'm on the other side of the flowering sucker. Guys, as always, thanks for stopping by real quick just to check out what's going on. I will be getting back to hydroponics here in another month or 2. But I've really been enjoying summer, the kids, the family, work, that type of thing, and doing a little bit of gardening out back here. So, as always, thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and comment when you can. And come back and see if we can't get a fall harvest. Peace, Indoor Hydroponics. Alright guys, you didn't think I was going to leave you without chopping one of these in half to show you what a steakhouse tomato looks like. Boom! Guys, that's a beefsteak tomato. That is a 1 slice per BLT. And I'm not talking about one of these little thin slices. No, 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 no. That would be stupid. That's a BLT tomato right there, guys and gals. If I don't eat it first. Alright guys, peace out.